Hello and welcome to Aurei Plays Factorio Seablock. This is episode 184. We just upscaled our iron production quite a bit, which is nice. Yeah, and we might want to do what we could do, and what I actually do think I want to do is look at, do I have the means to get a better induction furnace? We can make a 3. Let's do a 3. That seems fine. That way we can scale this up a little bit. Like this has quite a, a big well, not backlog, but it rather anti-backlog, I guess. It has some unused capacity that we can make use of. So that's what I want to be doing. I want to make sure that this guy, yeah, if we look at like this flow, it's just a lot slower, and we can improve that by just upgrading this guy. Let's see. Yeah, so this is all good. This is gonna increase the flow of iron coil for a bit. If we need to later, we'll also funnel it like up here, but for now the iron doesn't actually go that far up the belt here, and the fact that we have a bunch of belt here is gonna help us a lot. So yeah, so let's figure out what we want to do over here. I think we want to bring, let's see, yeah, we'll have to figure this out at some point, but we can like run it below here, then like down here, then below here, and just join it up. I think that's an okay way to go. So we'll bring some stuff underground. So we'll go under these two. Under these two, we can get rid of this. We'll go like this, and we'll make some more underground belts. Yeah, so we'll go like this. Yeah, I guess this is fine. Like we'll probably fix it up at some point, but for now, it's gonna be just nice spaghetti, and we'll make it work. There seem to be some issues in the copper supply. Maybe we do want to take a look at that. Like it seems good to keep an eye on stuff like that. I'm not too worried for now, but it's might be interesting. I do need to somehow make this work, so we can either, like, we could do a yellow underground for like these guys. These guys are flowing down, right? So like this, yeah, but instead of over here, we want you like over here. Yeah, that's okay. So that way we can go underground, 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 and underground. There we go. Okay, we'll just respect that flow. Wait, so this is not what we wanted at all. I'm kind of missed my mark there. Yeah, let's just collect it like this. That seems like a better solution. Okay, so we're gonna get the silver and the cobalt up here. Yeah, these guys. I want to put those in their respective machines when I get to them later. We'll fill this in. Do one more underground movement. Yeah, the copper is really drying up a little bit. Let's take a look at that fairly soon. Okay, so we have cobalt going. So what we want to do probably is move some stuff underground here. Like this. Set up a splitter for output priority right for cobalt ore. Yeah, there we go. And then let's see how we're gonna manage that. So we're gonna go underground again. We're gonna, yeah, maybe use a yellow one again as well. This one is no longer necessary, right? This one is also no longer. Okay, then we can use this guy if we get rid of this, but then replace it. Yeah, that seems good. And then we want to make sure, so the cobalt is gonna run on the bottom half of this belt. So if we set you to output on this side, and then go like this, with a splitter with input priority on the right, then we're first gonna empty out this warehouse of cobalt before we're gonna get anywhere else. So that's gonna be fine. This copper backlog is actually doing quite a nice job at supplying this. But I do want to go and check out like why it's not a full half belt of copper. Like it's not doing too bad. Let's see, can we see that over here? The mineral sludge is... Oh, is this the issue? That is the issue. These guys are not getting frames. Luckily we have like 50 ceramic filter frames right here. Do we want to make another 50? Why not? Ceramic. Yeah, let's craft all of them. Gonna take a little while, but we can put them in when we need to, and this should be fine. Yeah, it's probably. Let's go take a quick look while we craft those, just to verify our assumptions here. It might also be increased consumption of some ores. That's causing the issue. Oh yeah, it might be the other, like we extended the stereotype production, but I guess then it might be the other one, or is it actually, let's see, yeah, it is crotonium. Yeah, we could scale that up a little as well. Let's do that. So we'll need a couple crystallizers for that, right? Okay, we can make 2 and then we're out of stone brick. So let's go fetch some stone brick. We're gonna need 2 more. Yeah, and we're gonna, let's see, these, what's the crafting time? 1 second, okay. Yeah, so we're gonna cancel out of that fairly soon. Once we get our stone brick. We're gonna need 2 more, I think. Yeah, 4 of them. We'll cancel that and we'll re-queue that order. And then we have 4 crystallizers ready to go to really upgrade our crotonium production, and that should give us a full belt of copper. Between like the sludge, the sludge is actually kind of questionable. It's just not enough. So between the upgrades we're doing to make sure that or the upgrades rather, the sort of supply chain issues we're fixing with the filtering and these guys, we should be in a decent state. Again, if we want to sort of balance the distribution of sludge among all the crystallizers, what we could be doing is adding sort of staggered overflow valves. And even though like they're not communicating, I think we should be okay. Will we be okay actually? I don't know. Yeah, it should be, right? Because they're all gonna trigger at the same time. Like if you really have a shortage. The disadvantage is that this would all need to build up to 80, which I guess would happen fairly quickly as our consumption is kind of high, but yeah, it would be tricky. Like I would prefer not to bother with that. Yeah, let's go put our filter frames in one of these guys, and then let's see if that's gonna be enough. If not, we'll have to make further arrangements. Yeah, it's still like these guys are still a little bit off. Yeah, we could run into throughput issues over here as well. That's gonna be interesting. Okay, we have a bunch of ore here. Let's put that in our trash warehouse. This is not a trash warehouse. This is a trash warehouse. Yeah, we'll figure that out later. Oh, and lime, I guess. Don't need that. It's fine. Yeah. just getting some inventory space. Let's see. Yeah, these are all, well, they're not all working full speed. This one is not. This is also not quite a full belt, but yeah, now basically we're getting all of them in there. Let's see how these guys are doing. Yeah, the slurry is all being consumed. The seedling is pretty high up, but I think we should just probably wait it out. My guess is that, so if we look at stuff, like it's probably the fact that we're actually consuming a lot more iron as well. That's probably part of the issue here. Yeah, that's probably what's going on. Yeah, we have a bunch of copper going in. Yeah, we're basically just consuming more ore, right? It's like full streams of iron and copper going in, and a little bit of like some of the other stuff, like the gold, the aluminum. Like they're flowing. We are using them. Same should be going on with the tin and the lead. Like we're not seeing that right now. Yeah, it's moving a little. So it's really like these are really being produced on demand, and we might be like seeing what price we're paying here. Let's see, how's power production? Oh, this is looking fairly unstable. Like we don't have any slack, right? So let's go grab some of the existing power infrastructure. Let's see, how many accumulators do we have? Do we have any? Doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's grab a full stack of solar panels and accumulators. This is, on the one hand, this is going to be problematic because this triggers. Oh, let's see. Yeah, let's grab a stack of you guys. It's going to be problematic because we're going to consume a lot of extra resources, and that's triggering a bunch of machines. On the other hand, they were already running, so it's actually probably not that big of a deal with respect to our power consumption. It's not gonna trigger like whole chains of machines going off. It's just gonna be like a little peak for the batteries mostly. That's something that we don't really use in other stuff. I think maybe we do use it in the blue science. That would make a lot of sense. But it's gonna be like a nice amount of solar panels that we can get going. If we look at these guys, they're doing pretty well. We could do some trickery with the electrolyzers and the electrodes. That's a way to get slag production up without running into power issues. Maybe we should be looking into that. And then we probably want to scale up the filtering. We can actually, we could do filtration units too, which are gonna, let's see. It is gonna be a 1.5 speed up. They're pretty expensive machines. Oh, I should have grabbed more landfill. Yeah, we're not gonna make it with this. That's kind of unfortunate. Or are we? Maybe we are? No, probably not. Okay. Wow. Yeah, let's go. So then a couple power poles. You guys, you guys, you guys, and you guys. Then a row of accumulators. And then next row of panels. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot more landfill. I'm hoping there's some in the lower parts with the mud production. If not, I'll have to go up a little bit. Let's see. Do I want to scale this maybe a little bit? Yeah, we're not actually encroaching on anything, right? We could run some more over here. If we just, like, at first I had a good ratio figured out, but we can actually like we're not tied to this specific. Like if we wanted to, we could. Yeah, we can just extend it with like another 7, right? That makes a lot of sense. Let's do that. Then I don't need to walk all this way every time. And then we can, like, we'll still need the landfill, but it's just gonna be a little bit more friendly for me. And we're gonna save on this one power pole that we keep placing in between. We could, nah, let's just extend it in a nice way, right? That's gonna be pretty nice. We'll just need a little bit more power output, and we want to figure out maybe if we need to do like electrolyzer stuff, if we can do that more efficiently. Let's see, slag. Let's see what we would need for that. We have a bunch of these. We have some massive, like, high level slag producing recipe. This seems like a byproduct, right? Same here, same here. Yeah, so it's gotta be this guy, right? And these we refill. Oh, we need purified water for it. Oh, but we can change, like, if we could put that back into purified water, right? So if we set that up as a loop, I think we would be happy about it. I think so. Yeah. So let's keep an eye on that. Let's see, what else do we want? Advanced research. Wait, is this? No, this is just towards alien labs. Let's see what we want to get. I have no clue at this point. This looks like something that's useful. Oh, steam cracking too. I have a feeling I'm researching a bunch of the advanced gas stuff just because it looks okay. I mean, why not? We'll have to figure that out at some point. Yeah. So let's see. We should have some landfill over here. Okay, not that much. We should have some more landfill, like over here maybe. Yeah, we have these guys. Wait, this is wait. Okay, that's more than I expected from that place, and we can grab some from this guy. We have some at the ready, so that's good. And let's go ahead and extend this a bit. Let's see. So let's just copy this over, right? So make sure we just have like the same-ish pattern. Yeah. We want to make sure we get all the water out there, right? Okay. So you guys go over here. So we'll run this, and then run the power poles along it. So we have some on this side. Yeah. So we want to leave. What we want to do is just leave one space in between the power poles, because that way we guarantee that all of our accumulators are getting coverage. So it's a little bit inefficient, but it's basically, it's just a convenience price to pay. Okay, next up. Yeah, there we go. Keep doing that, but that's fine. That's fine. Let's fill this in. We got the research. That's nice. Let's see. Yeah, we're pretty much steaming ahead now. Electronics assembly machine 3. Yeah, I could make these. Let's get that. might be useful. And then you guys. Yeah. So some power poles. That's. Oh, I do wanna align them like this. Yeah, there we go. Get the accumulators in there. And the panels. Yeah. Good eats. Yep. And there we go. Okay. Well, one more row, right? One more row and a little bit of stock. Let's just get some of the landfill that will need in the future in there. There we go. Make sure this is nice rounded out. And you guys we won't need, right? Nope, that's fine. Or is it? That looks a little bit odd, but I guess it's because they weren't fully charged up, right? Yeah. That's gotta be it. Okay, good news. We don't need another row. I'll just keep... I guess we'll actually be able to place the poles where we... or the accumulators where we need to. This is a little bit different, but that's because the pole on top was a little bit different. Yeah, let's figure out how we're looking. Is this cut off? Oh, this is cut off. Okay. There we go. I did accidentally disconnect a bunch. Yeah, okay. Yep, that was kind of awkward. Okay. Yeah, I guess it just prevented the accumulators from charging, which was actually should have been fine because it balances out basically. But that means that today is not going to be representative, but we should have a good boost in peak power production now. Like we added, yeah, one of them gives us like 100. So we added 100 of them, which is gonna be. So let's see. Yeah, that's gonna be one. Wait, 1 megawatt? That seems fairly little. Am I missing something? Wait, no. Okay, so 10 is gonna be 1 megawatt. So this should be 10 megawatts peak power production, roundabout. Okay, yeah, that's good. And it looks like if we look at this, yeah, basically yeah, at the end of the day, like even though we had like this dip and some issues over there, we managed to fill this in, so we're good on that front. Yeah, looking good. So basically we wanna be we have this. Oh, this is not looking so fancy. Let's see. You guys are all fine. You guys are okay, could be better. You guys are being backlogged by something. Why are you backlogged? Oh, this is full up. Oh, that's where all my landfill is. Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, that we have a secret landfill stash over here. And in fact, like we don't need this landfill. So why wouldn't we just get rid of this guy and instead go and have you be up here and merge you in. So that might need a couple more of these chemical plants, but that's gonna be worth it pretty much. Yeah. So do we want to make sure that this waste production has priority somehow? let's see. So I think this. Yeah, so the problem is that if this doesn't pan out, then so basically what we need is behind this we need another set of um another landfill producer, right? That's basically what we need to make this work. Let's see. Let's add 2 more of those guys. Just squeeze them in tight. Yeah, like this. Connect this up. We can queue some pipe crafting. Yeah, there we go. And then we have you guys. We have you guys. We can copy over configuration. We're gonna copy over recipes, and we're gonna place some power poles. Yep. And then we're gonna look at you guys. And then we're gonna place an assembler behind this. That's gonna do. Well, let's really squeeze them in there. And with whatever comes through, you're gonna be making sense with this recipe. Yeah, there we go. And then make sure that we put down, let's put down a titanium chest, because I am gonna forget about this one again. Yeah. Okay, so it's good to know that we have a bunch of landfill back here. We have some extra slag slurry production on this side now. Like this is right, it makes sense for these guys. Like we want the mineralized water production to be a priority. Right, it's needed for a bunch of stuff. But yeah, basically, like if we get leftovers, then that's gonna be very useful. And let's see. Wait, what's going on here? Oh yeah, now we're out of slag slurry, so it's not good per se, but it's also not surprising. Yeah, and basically here, yeah, we're really running into slag slurry shortages. Okay. So let's see what we can do about that. Do we yeah, the so the mineral sludge is not a problem, it's really the slag slurry. Yeah, so maybe we do want to set up like a proper slag slurry production fest with the electrodes. Let's see. So what are the electrodes made of? Steel plate and carbon, which is like, we can deal with that. Then oh wait, okay, so we need to make them. We can do, let's see. Ah, okay, wait. Okay, so but we don't want to do this, right? We want the slag. So we want this one, which is basically, so it halves crafting time. That's the only thing it does. But in order to clean it, we're using purified water and we're getting mineralized water. That's actually pretty nice. Like the mineralized water is gonna help a lot, like over here. So I do think we want to set that up. So the question is, where do we want to set it up? Can we do it in the existing setting? And maybe we can actually. We could just run the belt over here. Yeah, we'd need to. Oh, that's kind of painful. Let's see how we want to approach this. Yes, so what I'm gonna do is we'll continue on stream, but I just want to make a cut for YouTube. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps people like you find it too. Thanks.